Jack accidentally dropped his $200,000 watch into the deep sea. As he dove to the bottom to search for it, he unintentionally discovered something else. He hurriedly brushed away the sand covering it and used all his strength to pull the object out. To his surprise, it was a golden dagger encrusted with red rubies. He was overjoyed because the dagger was worth at least $50. So he returned to the seabed to hunt for more treasures. Unexpectedly, this time he found a stone worth over $100 million. With his years of treasure hunting experience, Jack determined that it was an ancient shipwreck stone. Usually, in the vicinity of such stones, large amounts of treasure would be buried. Excited, Jack shared this news with his friends. They decided to bring detectors and large equipment and return to the treasure hunting site. First, they marked the treasure area, then took out the detector and began carefully probing. Suddenly, the needle spun wildly. Jack hurriedly gestured to Aaron, indicating that there was something below. Aaron immediately grabbed the prepared hairdryer and blew away the sand on top. A rusty iron chain appeared before their eyes. Following the chain, they discovered an ancient cannon. Then, they fixed ropes to both ends of the cannon, inflated the buoyancy bags with oxygen, and lifted the cannon, preparing to float it to the surface. At this moment, a police siren suddenly sounded from the surface. It turned out to be a routine inspection by the maritime patrol boat. The group underwater immediately realized the situation was not good. If they surfaced now, the patrol would discover their treasure hunting activities. So, Jack quickly signaled Aaron to release some oxygen to slow down the cannon's ascent. However, while releasing the pressure, Aaron made a mistake, causing all the oxygen in the buoyancy bags to be released. The cannon began to sink rapidly. Unfortunately, Aaron got entangled in the ropes and sank with the cannon. His hand was trapped under it. Even worse, their oxygen was about to run out. Jack tried with all his might to move the cannon, but no matter what he did, it wouldn't budge. He had no choice but to put the remaining little oxygen into the buoyancy bags. Then, using his last ounce of strength, he finally lifted the cannon a bit. Aaron quickly pulled his hand out and they hurriedly returned to the boat. At this time, the patrol boat had not yet left. It turned out that the patrol chief was Lisa's classmate. After a simple inquiry, the patrol leader turned and left with his team. Having discovered the ancient cannon, Jack was even more convinced that the shipwreck was nearby. So the next day, he expanded the search area. Soon, he was attracted by something shining. Then, he found quite a few metal wreckage pieces nearby. Following the trail, a huge plane appeared before his eyes. Jack was stunned. He immediately surfaced and told his companions about his discovery. They dove into the water again. The plane's windshield was completely shattered. When they entered the interior of the aircraft, they found something incredible.